So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Robert. If this is your first time tuning in, we're here at Choke Canyon on the Caliham side now. We're gonna go ahead and take you down to the boat ramp, see what that looks like, see how much the water's come up. It's already started to go back down as we speak, but we're gonna see where it's at currently today. Again, my name is Robert, and if you don't mind hitting that like button, subscribing, and sharing, I keep you guys updated on all the lakes in the general area and the rivers as well. And we have started to go out and adventure out to other lakes as well. If there's a specific lake you want me to go check out, drop it down in the comments and I will try to make a trip out there. Alrighty, guys, so this is what we got going on here. Wow, they actually got a pretty big boat in the water. That's actually a decent sized boat. There's three boats that were able to launch already. So these are pretty decent sized boats that are getting in the water. So it does look like it's launchable, but there is water back in there. The last time we came out, the water wasn't all the way in there yet. So it's come up another couple percentage. I think when we were over here, it was in the teens, and now we're at 24 point something percent full. So almost a quarter of the way there. They have the AC running on the little store over there. I don't even know if there's anything in there, but you can hear the AC going full blast. It's 101 degrees, I believe, right now, so it's pretty freaking hot. Now, again, those of you guys who are not familiar with this lake was it used to be a really good fishing lake. Since it's gone almost dry for a while, we'll see how it turns out here soon. But used to be one hell of a lake. It still is a decent lake. We'll just gotta wait for everything to kind of get back to a baseline. But all this used to be back full of water, all in here. I used to come out here and catch bait on this little ramp. It was one of these wooden ones they used to have over here when I was younger, and just load up on some shad. But now obviously it's way down there today. But yeah, just good old memories. That's the little rock ledge that everyone used to line up and fish back in the day. It used to be full of people up there, and now that is not the case. Especially right now, it's way too hot today, but probably on the weekend I'm sure some people go out there. It's a long ways down. Water used to be all the way up to that edge back in the day. And again, I don't know if we're ever going to get it to 100% full anytime soon. It's been a while, and the amount of rain that fell in the Uvalde area and flowed from the Frio down here it's a crazy amount of rain. And it barely made a dent on it. It barely brought it up to almost 25%. So that much water, and it barely did this, is good, but it needs a lot more water than this. So there's at least some water up to this ramp, pretty good. We'll kind of get on this little pier here. So we have a couple feet of I want to say the ramp ends somewhere in this general location. Somewhere in this general area is where the ramp ends at. So you got quite a few ways to launch in here. I'm not sure exactly how deep it is still. I mean, I know that there was like a hole back in here. I guess when people load up their boats and they try to run it up on the trailer, it kind of pushes a lot of silt and stuff out of the way. But it looks like it's cleared out for the most part. Most people have been using it. Again, we just saw a boat launch in there, a pretty decent sized boat launch. So it's definitely doable. People are doing it. So I would say between this one and probably Mason Point are probably your best bets to get a boat in here. I don't know how much vegetation is here on the bottom. It looks like it's been somewhat contained, pushed down, but there was a lot of vegetation here at one point. It's just over time, I guess the water and the boats and all of that are kind of just killing it down. Now we can tell that the water's dropping already. We can tell that the water's coming back down. We can look at this vegetation here. These are all things that you won't be able to see with the drone, so I'm kind of pointing it out here on ground level, and then we'll get the drone up here in a little bit. But all of this, you can see that it's already dropped maybe about 4 inches, 3 inches or so. So the water's already come down some just by looking at it. So I don't know how long this is actually going to hold up. I'm not very confident. We'll go ahead and walk on the other pier real quick, the other dock, but I'm not very confident that the water's gonna stay here very long. So if you're trying to fish it, you probably have a narrow window before this thing dries up to the point where you probably can't launch a boat anymore. So it's just, this thing just drains so much water and it takes so much water to fill back up. It sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Now again, look behind me. This is how much water used to be here in the lake, and it's nowhere near that today. And this is the newest boat ramp. They didn't used to have these nice I mean, not boat ramp, dock. This is the newest dock. They didn't have these docks before, at least when I was growing up. They were these little wooden ones that they used to have back in the day. And today they have these nice, what are these, like, I don't know, this thing's like 2, 4, 6, 8, like 8 to 10 foot wide docks. Really nice. Really, really nice stuff. Very sound too. I might have to measure how deep it is here because I'm kind of curious myself, but this is what it looks like here off this dock here. Beautiful view, honestly, but I mean, there's not, it's probably about 4 feet right in this area, maybe 3 to 4 feet here, and then maybe on this side maybe a foot or two. And then down in this the main launching area, I'm not too sure. We'd have to actually take a measurement, or ask somebody who has a boat. Maybe somebody who watches this channel can actually tell us exactly how deep it is here. Down in there, I know it gets deeper. There's a couple holes. There's a couple spots when it was dry, walking in that dry lake bed. There's a couple holes where it sinks down another extra 3 feet, 4 feet, 2 feet, whatever. So you can probably have maybe up to 10 feet of water in certain little holes here and there in that main area of the lake. But again, the main lake goes this way, but this is all still decently okay waters for the meantime. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get the drone up in the air, enjoy the music, enjoy the views while they last. Again, because the lake went all the way up to what, 24.9, I think, maybe 25% full. It's already back down to 24.6. So it doesn't sound like a whole lot. 4/10, 0.4, whatever you want to call it. Well, I guess 4/10, right? 0.4 of percent. Doesn't sound like a lot, but when you account for the surface area of this lake, that's a lot of water that's either being lost by evaporation or being let go out of the dam, one or the other. But either way, it's starting to go back down again, so we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys posted and updated. Like always, be careful, be good, take care, God bless. We'll go ahead and get the drone up.